First, the top headlines. The 21st Remembrance Ceremony of late Thangjam Manorama held today. Two days national conference on the theme of Northeast India, A Way Forward, kicks off today at DMU PG Science Block. Imphal-Saikul road in deplorable conditions, general public facing several hardships. Manipur's Langlen Tombi makes history as first Indian woman to win medal at Asian Talau Club. And Governor Valla SA India pushed for faster execution of donor projects in Manipur. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's Prime Time English News Bulletin. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. The 21st Remembrance Ceremony of late Thangjam Manorama, who was killed as a result of the Draconian Act, Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958, has been held today. Apunbilub Manipur Coordinator Fulindra Konsam has appealed to all leaders of the state to stop looking for their vested interests and to work cumulatively to repel this Draconian Act from the soil of Manipur. The observation, which was organized by Manorama Memorial Charitable Trust, Bamon Kampu and Apunbilub Manipur, was held at Bamon Kampu, Huirom Laikai, Torban Community Hall and was attended by Apunbilub Manipur Coordinator Fulindra Konsam, Joy Chingakam, Rupachandra Nongthombam, Joy Konthaujam and Manorama Memorial Charitable Trust President Thiam Nilbir. Presidents offered floral tributes to the photograph of late Thangjam Manorama Chanu. Speaking during the occasion, Fulindra Konsam stated that late Thangjam Manorama Chanu was apprehended by the 17 Assam Rifles from her residence in presence of family members and was murdered after brutal torture. He added that following the incident, there had been an uproar of hue and cry from the general public demanding punishment of the involved Assam Rifles personnel and also appealed the Draconian Act Afaspa from the soil of Manipur. However, it is very unfortunate that till date no report of any punishment or arrest of the involved Assam Rifles personnel has been published by the concerned authorities.
Today, Dr. Manipur ki puwari da anamak sanagi amubu kali ni yek nuri hoga ba yamna memorable ba yamna shocking ba adu mun mit amani hari ba adugumba Manorama 17 Assam Rifle na yamna tamthina ot nei raba mayum degi magi leba imung manunggi mamang degi namna sasan phabagumna tamthina phusere matungda mabu pharaga puraga mapam kaya to koibu puro matungda hanjana nupi begi izet mayam ma malo matungda adungba yamna tamthina hatoki pa yamna chaw adumba crime against the humanity habatare not only in Manipur leba Pithibida leba Nueva Jati da Sinarpa, Joe Badumba, crime Macalamani.
A 2-day national conference on the theme of Northeast India, A Way Forward has kicked off today at the conference hall of DMU PG Science Block. The conference is being organized by Research Club and Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Dhanamandri University, Manipur. Today's inaugural event was attended by Dhanamandri University Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chan Babu Singh, Dhanamandri University IQAC Director Professor R.K. London Singh, Department of Management Nagaland University Head of Department Professor Kundrapam Devananda Singh, and Dhanamandri University Dean of Students Welfare Professor Thiam Ravikanta Singh. Speaking in connection with today's event, DMU Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chan Babu Singh expressed that almost all northeastern states border foreign countries, and this becomes important for the northeastern states of India to understand the geopolitical issues. He expressed that this 2 days national conference will dive into such key aspects and the ways and means to tackle such delicate issues. He further stressed that most northeastern states lack the modern state-of-the-art level of infrastructure, road, business opportunities and other amenities which must be made available given the strategic locations neighboring international countries.
We want to drive a very long distance on a very smooth road. Okay, after 6 days of serious work in the office and struggling long hours in the classrooms, we just would like to drive down for around 50-60 kilometers in the late evening and have a dinner somewhere, and I would like to come back with the family. That is a possibility is not there. Maybe because of road condition that is not supportive, law and order situation is not supportive. If the conflicts are there, that is why we were not accessible to what we are basically willing to visit. There are all issues related to emerging market problems. We can add all these things in the emerging market problems. So infrastructure is one area.
The Imphal-Saikul Road, also known as Pukhao Road, under Khundrapom Assembly constituency has been in deplorable conditions for a long time. This has resulted in causing several hardships to the general public of the area. Khundrapom Kendra Development Committee has appealed to the Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Valla to take up immediate steps for repairing of the deplorable road conditions. During a press meet which was held today at Manipur Press Club, Committee spokesperson Nongthombam Dijain expressed that the Pukhao Road was last repaired in the year 2017, and since then the road has been left in deplorable conditions for use by the general public. He further highlighted that the Khundrapom Assembly constituency MLA had even taken up the matter before the Manipur Legislative Assembly. However, till date, the issue remains unaddressed. He stressed that the deplorable road conditions have become risky for travel of sick and elderly persons and other urgent situation. He has thus drawn the attention of the Manipur government and the concerned authorities to look into this pressing matter at the earliest.
Aikoi Khundrapom Kendra Development Committee na Menan na bagidamangta mari leinaba akogi Development Department maduga ngasigi hujiki lengak Sidida Hajari Madudi Hari Lambi Sidida for whole Karadasu Parseti and Menzabsida Ayaba PBU Hypersima electronic and print media Kutang the Hajari Adu Lamana Kundam Kendra the Nushizava Prajasing Hari Lambi Sukimatic Film Chadre Sumlava Kundam Kendra Development Committee na Lambi Sigi Pivam Kajikang or Gasu Paset Pibugumna for holding a sim man of Honarapuda not yet a Taviriba Club Sing Marapabi Maibel Sing. Like I see, Khundrapom Kendra Development Committee Mateng Pangbiu.
Manipur's Apunba Irebaki Mahiroi Simpanglob aims on the occasion of World Population Day 2025 raise serious concern about unchecked population growth and the demographic shifts in the state, attributing it to illegal immigrations from neighboring countries. While endorsing this year's global theme, empowering young people to create the families they want in a fair and hopeful world. AIMS highlighted the pressing need to support Manipur's indigenous youth with education, opportunities and rights. However, it also drew attention to the existential challenges posed by what is described as continuous and unchecked influx of non-indigenous populations. According to AIMS, the demographic changes threaten the cultural identity, land rights, political representations and access to public resources for the indigenous people of the state. Citing widespread criticism of inaccuracies in the 2011 census, the organizations warned that conducting the upcoming 2026 census without first identifying and excluding illegal immigrants could effectively legitimize them as Indian citizens. In a strong appeal, the organization called upon both the Government of India and the Government of Manipur to implement the National Register of Citizens (NRC) in Manipur before the 2026 census exercise. Manipur's Thangjam Manorama Devi has become the first Indian woman to win a silver medal at the Asian Talu Club, marking a significant milestone for Indian Wushu. The historic win came on July 10th at the inaugural Asian Taolu Cup and the second edition of the Asian Sanda Cup held in Songyeon, Jilin Province, China. Langlin Tombi secured the silver in the Nanquan event with a score of 9.643, outperforming a competitive field of athletes from across Asia. Her performance not only earned her a podium finish but also placed India on the medal table at one of the continent's top-level wushu events. The two tournaments, hosted jointly by the Wushu Federation of Asia, saw participations from 271 athletes and officials representing 20 nations and regions. The competitions ran from July 4th and brought together some of the best talents in sport. Langlin Tombi hails from Wangkayayangpally in Imphal district. She is the daughter of Hanjabam Jaydev Sarma and Kongrailakpam Kamala Devi. IFM President Renu Takalambam has expressed that several innocent people have lost their lives in the hands of Central Security Forces behind the backdrop of the Draconian Act Armed Forces Special Power Acts. The surviving family members of deceased persons are living in a perpetual fear and doubt whether they will get justice or not. The statement has been made today, the 11th of July, during the observation of 16th Foundation Day of Extrajudicial Execution Victim Families Association, Manipur IFM, which was held at the Lamyan Basanglan at Palace Compound. The observation, which was held on the theme of Respect the Rights of the Victims, was attended by Manipur Human Rights Commission MHRC member Thangjam Manorama, KK Singh, AMKIL Advisor Anandi Khagembam, Department of Political Science, Yam University Associate Professor Dr. Noni Arambam, Department of Law, Manipur University Assistant Professor Dr. Sapam Dilip, Council for IFM Ningthokongjam Subhas Chandra, Youth Collective Manipur Coordinator Ahibam Chanthoi Chanu, People's Progressive Alliance Manipur Educative Member Muhammad Islahuddin Maite internally displaced person Nauram Rojda Laima and IFM President Renu Takalambam. During today's event, a book titled United Nations Guiding Principles on Internal Displacement, authored by Human Rights Alert HRA Manipur International Youth Center MIYC and Youth Collective Manipur YCM, was also released. Speaking further during today's event, Renu Takalambam expressed that the pain and anguish faced by the victims of Afaspa Egg and the current 2-year-long crisis in the state is the same. She highlighted that due to the certain provisions of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, prosecution sanctions cannot be accorded for proceedings trials in court against security personnel of Central Security Forces who are involved in the extrajudicial killings behind the backdrop of the Draconian Act. She added that though cases against state security personnel are initiated for the extrajudicial killings, however, till date, no justice is served to the families of deceased innocent people.
Community cookie ani land victims the victim ni Manipur matam gi matung ina tungan ba sagrong lauraga akhoi da miot mine kaya ama satharakba Manipur praja miyam na ngasi thengnari ba awa ba sing ase thengnari ba akhoi gi victim sing da di chapman nei haiba sine ba mihal ron khenaraga su ngasai gi asfana fake encounter da khenaraga su tungan ba magi khoi gi nan state na hat kera lehori ba khoi gi nupi angang da satharakba thawong sing du di chapman nei nei haijeningi.
Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Valla today co-chaired a high-level review meeting with Union Minister for Development of North-Eastern Region donor Jyotiraditya MSc India to access the progress of various development initiatives being undertaken in the state under the ministry's ambit. Held at Rajbhavan in Imphal, the meeting saw the participations of top state officials, including Chief Secretary PK Singh, who delivered a detailed presentations outlining the status of ongoing projects, key challenges and areas identified for focused intervention. Minister SC India, who joined the session virtually, reviewed the outcomes of the previous meeting held on April 17, 2025 and provided feedback on several critical sectors. This included the revival and promotions of Manipur's traditional strength such as handloom, handicrafts and textiles, tourism and polo development, improvement of transport and connectivity, palm oil cultivation under the National Mission on Edible Oil Palm NMEOP, logistic infrastructure, investment promotion, development of vibrant villages, monitoring of Prime Minister's priority projects, and the resolution of distress projects under donor and a Northeastern Council NEC. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
रसायन की हार यामन हापीब मखै पोथोक हेनगतकनी हाइबगी अरानबा वाखलोना लबुक हापचिन की हार मयाम अदु पांबीना चुपखपदि ngam
अरेंबदा लेबक लेसागी असिनबे हेंगत हंदुना पांबीदा लैना तिना ताहली अकोइबगी फिवम सुमोरसिलहली लोफम की दरकार रिवर रसायन की हार चाद कुंट्रा की चांगदा हंथानबा ngamba पोथोक सु चाद यांखै की चांगदा हेंगतहनबा कानरबा लौ मचलमनी साई पावर प्लस तयोरबा फर्मेंटेड मेटर मदे ऑर्गेनिक कार्बन सिंगबा मसल मयामना लेसादा लेबा हिंकुप सिंगी मसिनजा कमदि मपांगल लोइदुना मखोइगी मथौ सिंग नुसितगी नाइट्रोजन चुपसिनबा लेसादा नपसिनदुना लेरंबा फोस्फेट मदि पोटास न चिंगबा पांबीगी मरादा फंगंदुना पिजरपदगी हार सिंग असि हंथाहली यूरियादा साई पावर प्लस तोलगा अमुक्तंग लोफमदा साइथोपियु इशामकना कानबसिंग सोइदना उबिगनी
साई पावर से पुथोरप कंपनी से आई थागनिंगे यूरिया किलो 35 साई पावर से बतल मचा अनि से यालगा तोखाइनरगा चाइबने मागी मगुन से साई पावर न हेंकलली से मचा यामना पोकपा अदगिदे महै यामना चुंबा अनि मो मचा पोलपसु सम्मानना सालकागा महै यालनबा सिद माबु आइना थागनिंगे साई पावर की मगुन से
लौमी लाख कया की खोंबुरोई चाही कया थाजरकपगी वारी मरिक खुदिंगदा लोटना लई अनोबा पांगल नोमिनी गोल की टेक्नोलॉजी असी जापानीसनी अफबा फॉर्मुलेशन अमा मशीदा अपिक मखल की पोषक कया यावी मशीना केमिकल की इचेन फहल्ली अदुगा मसीना मनासिंगदा निंगथीना संदोई यामना कानरबा नापी हिदाक अमा मशीना लबुक सिंगदा नापी हाइबदी नापी मना अपाकपा नापी सिंग मतम कुइना हाउंदे चाही खुदिंगी भारत छिनबा थुंगना नर्सरी अमदी मही मरुंग एकर लाख रोमदा मसीबु सिजनै मरम मसीना मसी लोमिसिंगी सनानी नोमिनी गोल्ड अदोंगी थाजबा याबा डीलरदा ngasimak नोमिनी गोल्ड हंगबियु अदुगा इंखोलबु सनाकी ngalon na ngakpiyu
श्री श्री गौरचंद्रिया नमः पूर्वश्रमदा अखोई इरक्ता तिलंबा निंगोंबम हेलेन सिंगना मागी नुंसीजरबा इमुंग मनुंग सागै नातै अमदि मरुप मपांग ख्वाई किबिकपु थादोकलमलगा हौखिबा तांगमा था तरेत इंग्लिश सिंगनिगा कुनगा मंगा इंगिनगी तरुक निपान वेलेबाग पोपु निमित्ता श्री गुरुगी कृपादगी वेस ओलगा श्री नरहरि चैतन्य दास हाइबा नाम फंगजदुना वृंदावन प्राप्ति ओइख्रे लाखलिबा तांग तरा मरी था तरेत इंग्लिश सिंगनिगा कुनगा मंगा इंगिनगी तरा मापनि पान निंगथौकाबु निमित्ता श्राद्धा दिन थोकले नुमित असिदा लेखिद्रबगी आत्मा शांति की दमक ngамजबा वस्तु खरदंग हरि संकीर्तन गलना श्री श्री गौरचंद्र महाप्रभु की चरणदा कचगदौरी उपलक्ष्य असिदा ब्राह्मण वैष्णव अहलमन मरुप मपांग ख्वाई किबिकना मतम चाना लेंबिरक्तना हरि नाम श्रवण तौबिरनबा एलिट टीवी की थोंगदा पाउजेंजरी बा निंगोंबम ओंबी प्रियोलता देवी शाह धर्मिनी अमदे महाकी मुंगमनुंग सिंह अयुपुंग निपान संकीर्तन होबा अयुपुंग मापन बेकतबा अयुपुंग 13 मिनिट कुंट्रा थौरम लोइबा उरिपो खुमनथेम लेकाई इम्फाल
अयहांगना ताइबंग खोंगदा जरखिबसे कुमजाली सिंगमगा समापल हुमफुद्रा 1970 मास के कुनिपाल लमतागिना कुनमाथोय निपानबा थांगजन निमित के अयुपुंग मापनदा अयहा ताइबंग फावरखी लोल लेजबा फिजे लेजबा लाइनिंग लेजबा मैतै फुरुप से अमुक्तदि निंखा तमना लाइनिंग मिखा पोंदबसु ओयरसी
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's Prime Time English News Bulletin. Manipur security forces carried out multiple operations across the state on July 9 and 10, resulting in the arrest of active cadres linked to banned militant outfits and the seizure of arms and incriminating materials. On July 10th, a joint operation in Phagauk-Joikai, Awanglekai, Bishnupur district led to the arrest of one active cadre, a proscribed group Pripak Pro, identified as Sarangthem Gobind Maitei alias Maru, 36 years, a resident of the same locality. A mobile phone containing an Airtel SIM card was recovered from his possession. On the same day, Manipur police apprehended an active cadre of KYKL Sorepa from Umathel Bajar in Kakching district. The accused Mayanglambam Ranjit alias Premchand, 44 years, hails from Umathel Makhalekai. Meanwhile, on July 9th, security forces arrested a self-styled Lance Corporal of KYKL Sorepa from Mayang Imphal, Thangjam Manorama area in Imphal West district. The arrested individual, Maibam Basanta Maitei alias Boy, 40 years, is a resident of Wabagai Thambal Chingya in Kakching district. He was allegedly involved in extortion, issuing monetary demands, kidnapping and recruiting new cadres for the banned outfit in the districts of Thaubal, Kakching and Imphal West. In a groundbreaking development for sports enthusiasts in Kaupum, the Bundai Greenwoods Artificial Turf Ground was gradually inaugurated today. The state-of-the-art facility marks a milestone as the first ever artificial turf ground in Kaupum, catering to the growing demand for advanced sports infrastructure in the region. The turf ground has been named Bundai Greenwoods after the couple Sangwei Bon Kamai and Lungdai Lui Kamai Pui. The inaugural event was graced by Hill Areas Committee Chairman and MLA of 54 ST Nungba Assembly Constituency Dingang Lungamai, IAS retired HAC Chairman, MLA 54 ST Nungba AC as a chief guest. Other dignitaries present during the event include Major Ryan AR E. Koi Khopum, Kulakpa Lungzauni Rongmai, Luplag Daisingam Gamai and representatives from various CSOs. In his address, the chief guest emphasized the importance of giving back to the community when blessed with financial prosperity. He urged players to adhere to the rules and regulations of the turf ground and to wear appropriate attire during play. Astronaut Suvanshu Shukla is likely to return to Earth on July 14 as per NASA report at PTI. Earlier, it was reported that Suvanshu Shukla's return to Earth before July 14 was unlikely, as the European Space Agency ESA has said that its astronaut Swallows Uzansky-Winniski of Poland, one of the Shukla's colleagues on the Axiom 4 mission, will return to Germany after July 14. Shukla and his wife, fellow Axiom 4 astronauts, have spent around 2 weeks on the orbital lab. Former NASA astronaut Peggy Whitson, ISRO Indian Space Research Organization's astronaut group captain Suvanshu Shukla, ESA, European Space Agency astronaut Swallows Uzansky-Winniski of Poland, and Tibor Kapu of Hungary are part of the Axiom 4 mission. Top South Korean, US and Japanese military officers urged North Korea to cease all unlawful activities that threaten regional security, and the three nations flew advanced war plans for a joint exercise in a show of force against North Korea. The development came on Friday, July 11, 2025, as Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov was to travel to North Korea amid booming military and other cooperation between the two countries that have raised concerns among their neighbors. For ELITETV News Channel, contact email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. The 21st Remembrance Ceremony of late Thangjam Manorama held today. 2 days national conference on the theme of North-East India, A Way Forward kicks off today at DMPG Science Block. Imphal-Saikul road in deplorable conditions, general public facing severe hardships. Manipur's Langlen Tombi makes history as first Indian woman to win medal at Asian Taolu Cup. Governor Valla SC India pushed for faster execution of donor projects in Manipur. And that's a wrap for today. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV's English News. Thank you and have a great evening.